Hello, one is I9, and today I thought I'd give a little update of what's been going on over the last couple of months. So, as you can see, I have settled into my new place. So yeah, I am living with someone I am living with one of my siblings. So yeah, so that's the thing. So we got here about June. So we've been here for already 3 months since already September. So yeah, we've been going at it, making sure everything's in place, and basically we got lucky, basically, because here's the story. So we were supposed to go to another complex somewhere else, but here's the thing though, that the place did not have everything in store, like a microwave, basically, refrigerator, all that kind of jazz. It was kind of like it was a townhome complex. Right where I am now. This is also a townhome, but yeah, we're supposed to go to another townhome place. Back when I was moving, we were moving out. We're supposed to go to another townhome place, but the problem is they didn't have all the stuff in place, like the refrigerator missing, some stuff was still missing. So we kept going back and forth the place to basically find out where the heck is all of our stuff. So I constantly, for weeks and weeks and weeks, I've been back and forth to that place every single time when they got the check. Because half the time the person's not even there. Like the days they're open, she's not there. Like she told me that she was in the hospital, or she works most days. In the hospital, that's understandable. That's understandable. But at the time she is there, which I on a phone call, no one picks up, and I go down there. And because actually something in that hospital, I don't know what day she is. Not only that, it's like an understanding thing. So I thought maybe an employee was there or something. But yeah, it was halfway understanding situation, but also was a halfway a mess because so basically, the landlord of the property basically told us that we were able to pay for a holding deposit for the area for us to move into. But like I said, the stuff was still missing. We really couldn't do anything. They said that maybe be able to get us in there at least like a couple of weeks time. We went by, still nothing. Sent an email, got everything basically had to get everything situated, get ready to find out what was happening. Next thing we know, it's just it was the same thing each time, and they were just getting stuff in. It was going to take a while, but we never would get a specific date on when, because it was traveling overseas for some odd reason. So yeah, that was a whole mess up. So basically, it was a complete waste of time. So we had to start looking at some other places. And the places we were looking at, everything's so it was $1,200, $1,300 on up. I was like, oh, good grief. So I spent nonstop trying to find a place for me and my brother. So I just went nonstop, just searching until we had other options. The next thing we know, it was going to take 18 months for us to get that approval. So we were not waiting 18 months when we had to move out immediately. So then more searching, and then we found this place. Nice to start off with. Everybody around here is pretty friendly, very quiet, very nice location, and so yeah, we lucked out. So luckily we found this place. Rent fee is good. It's 3 bedrooms, nice sized kitchen, even a basement. I was surprised by that. So yeah, we have a lot of things that came in along this place, and we just were like, yes. So yeah, we got all that situated, moved in here June 1st. We had to get all our stuff out of storage, and that took days. We were up all the way past 1 o'clock getting all the stuff in. We had help from our friends and from our friends and family. They helped us, but we were up until 1 o'clock, and like it was so much. I'm like, so yeah, everything got sorted out, everything got in here, we got everything set up the way we want it to be. So yeah, I started doing a lot of extra stuff around the house, maybe like fixing a few things, changing a few things, just to, I don't know, that way it made me feel better, because I look at some things that maybe could use a bit of a change, but I didn't do that until I know I'm actually allowed to do that. Luckily, I am, so I did my own little miniature fix up around the place, and like play some things, fix some things, like all that kind of stuff, and yeah. So now we're all settled in. For the past, from June to August, everything was going well, and then first day of back to school. My first day back to school, it was a disaster. I call it a waste of a day and a waste of my time. Because here's what happened. Like the semester starts. That's my final year of college. I'm very glad I'm finally about to be out for 9 months. So this was the thing. Is that so I went to the first day of school, and it was just a complete and utter mess. Because when I scheduled for my classes, one of them was scheduled TBA, to be announced, for the last couple of months, ever since we registered for classes back in May, and it's been like that for months. So time starts. It's almost like 2 days before school starts. So I get an email saying like the class is now TBA. It's a 1 o'clock course, but I already had a 1 o'clock course scheduled for the Monday that the day started. So I had to drop that course, replace it with another one to basically replace the one I had to get rid of, because like there's no other time frame for that class I had to drop. So that was the only time I could take that course. Now that I had another 1 o'clock course, I had to get rid of that, and now that's long gone. So I got the other course, and then minutes later, I get an email. I get an email saying this course is not being taught. So this course, it's canceled and won't be taught the next semester. But it was labeled as an available course. And on top of that, it was to be announced, so where it was supposed to be held. So even if I kept it, I wouldn't even be able to find where it is being held on campus. I wouldn't be able to find where it is at all. So that was a complete mess. I had to go back to my advisor again to get another class. So we ended up going the next day, 11 o'clock, to find out what other class I can take. Then I take an introduction to kinesiology course, but that course is not going to start until October. So I have another online course. Basically, won't take place until October. I'm like, okay. It was a mess. Well, too much air. Ugh. Sorry about that. So yeah, that all happened, and then next thing you know, my Tuesday class gets worse. So my first class on Tuesday is early in the morning, went great. And then my 3 o'clock class, that goes from 3 to 4:20. We get the class, but there's no instructor. There's no instructor for the course. We were all waiting in there for almost a complete hour, and no one showed up. Yeah, I know the students were getting really mad about it. They were getting ticked off. Like, it was frustrating, and no one showed up. I was like, okay, what's happening here? It's like, maybe someone's gonna show up at the last minute. And then everyone started getting a lot more upset. Like, no one showed up for the entirety of the class, and like everybody just an obligation. Like in college, is like if the teacher's late after 15 minutes, you're obligated to leave, because like they didn't show up after 15 minutes. So that happened. I was there for quite a while longer, because in case other students came in and they were wondering why there was no teacher in the classroom, and we might have to explain it to them. So that's why I waited a little longer, but no one else showed up. So I left. That was a complete waste of a drive down there. And then I get through my Wednesday class. My Monday, Wednesday, Friday class are all the same. So I get through my Tuesday class. It was all good. And then Thursday, after my first class, 3 o'clock, I thought maybe the instructor was there this time. Again, no one was there. That was day 2. Now before that, we got an email saying the one of the department staff was going to talk to us on Thursday about the whole situation. But even before that, there were on the Tuesday that class was supposed to be scheduled. We find out that the teacher was supposed to teach that class, but next thing we know, we were told that the teacher's not teaching that course. So we were like, okay, basically we felt like we were lied to. Like the email said the teacher was going to teach that course, but we ended up finding out he's not teaching that course, and basically the email was a complete farce. So that happened. And then Thursday, then we get an email saying when the department staff was supposed to come talk to us on Thursday about it. We get one teacher who was neither the instructor or one of the department staff that was supposed to come talk to us originally. He did ask us if we had any concerns about it, like anything problem with scheduling and everything else. We all had our opinions. I completely answered mine. I had to go through 3 classes in a matter of 24 hours because everything wasn't in place before school started. I'm almost rambling about that part because I feel like everything should be sorted out before people start showing up the classes. That way it's it won't be a hassle later. And so we had a nice chat and introduce ourselves, just have a little talk about all of our stuff we want to do at the college. That was a little nice chat. He left, and then we were all in there waiting throughout the entirety of the class period that was supposed to be scheduled from 3 o'clock to 4:20. We were there for a whole hour and 20 minutes. No one showed up. Again. No one showed up again. And everybody was really getting irritated because, this makes no sense how we're in class and there's no instructor. So, we were getting, upset, angry, frustrated. It's just, it makes no sense. It's kind of, we were told the person was in the meeting, but we didn't know how long the meeting was going to go on for. So, we just waited until maybe the meeting probably ended. Almost until the time of the class ended. No one showed up the entire time. Every time I go down to the person's office, they were not there. So I don't know what the deal was, what happened. I was agitated because it makes no sense. So we're already a couple days into the semester and we have no instructor. It was a complete mess. I know the students are upset about it. It was a mess. I sent an email about the whole situation. They got back to me saying they're trying to figure out where the person was at the time, and then I got another email saying now we finally have. Well, I got an email of the instructor introduce himself with the syllabus and everything else. So now I'm thinking, okay, now we have an instructor. So now I have to wait since today's Labor Day. I gotta wait till tomorrow to see who the instructor. Well, I know the instructor's name is gonna make sure someone's there. And I might have a few questions on why no one was there for the entirety of the course of the matter of the times that we were supposed to be there. So I think a lot of students are gonna have a lot of questions because I think they may still be stuck. I know people have to travel all the way from further away to get here, and then when they find out there's no one in the course room, they just wasted a whole drive getting there, and that definitely makes them mad because if this is their only class and you show up and no one's here, that's still a waste of a drive, and that just makes things worse. So that was the first couple of days of school was a complete disaster. It was a mess, and it's for a lot of students. I feel like the semesters get a lot worse, and I can see how that can be. So, I know a lot of people still are getting upset because of the scheduling and all of the situation that goes on, and they get frustrated. And it's understandable because this has got to stop. This has got to stop. It's frustrating, and then we're also doing all this you're paying for classes, and all this stuff happens, and it ends up becoming a bigger situation, and then people just get more upset. So it's understandable people will get upset about this. It's frustrating. So yeah, it's a mess. It's a stressful mess, and hopefully it gets sorted. But if it gets worse, then it's just gonna be it's gonna get worse. And then basically it might be cautious to watch. This is why sometimes I have a habit of not staying in some places very long for good reason. Because on Saturday, I got an email 1 o'clock in the morning saying the campus was robbed and there was gunshots and people got sent to the hospital. Like 3 students got sent to the hospital. I was just like, what the heck? What's going on right now? Like, that's kind of concerning. No, not kind of concerning. It is concerning because, like, I was like, what the heck is happening? Like, why? Not like why. It's just like what's like why is this? It's like what's going on here? So like yeah, a lot of stuff just keeps popping up left and right. I'm just like good grief, and I feel for the students for their safety. I was like this is why I always I think the best thing is like just to watch out for one another and just make sure like you're wary of your surroundings from now on because it helps. Like just be mindful. It's like just be wary. Like make sure you take like notice every little thing because it can make a big it can make a big difference. But other than all that, it's already a crazy semester. And it's only September. It's only September. It's already a crazy semester. It's only been 4 days. It's only been 4 days. Like good grief. Yeah, that's a lot for a lot of people. So basically, all that like frustration stuff is just like I just need to like clear my head. So I did go fishing because like so I can try to do something out of my day. But yeah, like a lot of stuff is happening in a short amount of time. I was like, good grief. So yeah, so hopefully things start to like get sorted out, stuff gets solved, and a lot of other stuff. And hopefully this semester goes a lot more smoother than what it is going than how it's going during the start of it. Hopefully, like as the year goes on, things go a lot smoother rather than just like having a whole lot of obstacles and bumps in the way as it goes on. Yeah. So yeah, that is it's a lot. It's a lot. Basically, like a lot of stuff has happened the last couple of days. I'm sorry, like I didn't film at the beginning, like when I first moved in here, because like I was exhausted, getting everything situated. I was like, oh. So yeah, so a lot of that happened, but everything's going good now. And despite everything's going on back on campus, I just gotta go. Just gotta continue with my day, pray for students, and hopefully they make a good recovery, and just see. I don't make predictions on how I should. I just let this stuff pan out, and like just see how it goes. That way I can like make alternate choices, like how I'm gonna go about it if this goes again, or like it's like what changes I can make to make my day either better or make it a lot more like wary or safer. So yeah, that's stuff in consideration, and hopefully all this stuff gets sorted out. Because if it doesn't, this is gonna make this semester a lot worse, and it's gonna make a lot more students stressed out. Because I think they might be stressed out enough. Like I think they're stressed out enough, and that just needs to like go down. Like yeah. So there's all that. Oh, something's wrong. Something's wrong. So yeah. So right now, semester's off to an odd start, so I just gotta make sure see how it goes from there, see how well it pans out. But I'm still gonna end up just enjoying my days as best as I could possibly can, and hopefully do maybe some new stuff in the process. Both like right here and making videos and stuff, and also in my personal time, just like trying to do some new stuff, or maybe try to just like I don't know, just do a lot more stuff that I enjoy doing. So who knows? That's the mystery in itself, and I'm just waiting for that answer to be like brought up, like just normally. Because I always like have a question, but it's always trying to find the answer, even like to like day-to-day stuff. And it's like, okay, the question is, what am I gonna do next? And I just find the answer of what that next might be. So yeah, it's just like it's like a solving like a lifetime mystery in itself. It's just like, okay, what's going to happen next? That's always like the big question, like what happens next. See, I always like reflect on a little question. So yeah, it's kind of like a good question to ask, and when you find the answer, it's like you're actually doing that. It's like you basically solve the answer by actually doing it. Like you're asking, like, what happens next? You're doing what's next, and that's basically answer to your own question. So yeah, so the best I can do is just like see how well this goes, and enjoy my last 9 months in college, and then that's it. I am gone. My plan is since we did move in here, my plan was I was going to be in here for a year. That's basically the plan anyway. So after that, I am going to move out and to somewhere else. The plan is South Carolina. Just gotta make sure I can secure a lot of stuff there, and then let's see how the whole thing pans out from there. So yeah. All right. So that is basically that's my life updates, and basically like lots has happened, lots of stuff has gone through. So yeah. So I will basically end this right here. If you guys do enjoy this video, if you guys want me to make more vlog type videos like this one, post comments in the comments section asking me if you want me to see me do more of this or not. Place your comments down below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. See ya, and have a good day.